What's up everyone? Good morning. I'm Janine Del Santos and from BP 21 and this is my video blog. Let's go.
Look at you girl, ang ganda-ganda mo. The way you smile makes me high, parang iba na to. Iba na, nararamdaman. Iba na, nararamdaman. You're the best girl I've ever seen. Kapansin-pansin ang iyong mga tingin. Iba na, nararamdaman. Iba na, nararamdaman.
So good morning sir. Good morning classmate. So for topic for the day, it's all about types of paper and pencil tests. So here we come. An efficient method of assessment. Paper and pencil instrument refers to a general assessment tools in which candidates read question and response in written is include tests such as a knowledge and ability test and inventories such as a personality and interest inventories. And pencil tests can be used to assess job-related knowledge and ability or skill qualification, the possible range of qualifications which can be assessed using paper and pencil tests is quite broad. For example, such tests can assess anything from knowledge of office produced to knowledge of federal legislation and from the ability to follow direction to the ability to solve numerical problems. Because many candidates can be asked to the same time with a paper and pencil test. Such tests are an efficient method of assessment. Developing paper and pencil tests. So this is the 4 basic steps. So before that, I explain. All assessment methods must produce information that is relevant to the qualifications being assessed. The following 4 steps ensure that paper and pencil tests provide this information. So here we go. I explained the 4 basic steps. So step 1, listing and topic areas test. So for each knowledge, ability, qualification that will be assessed by the test, list the topic areas task to be covered, check of any critical topic areas tasks that are particularly important to the job. For example, the topic areas that will be covered for the qualification knowledge of office produce might be knowledge of correspondence, knowledge of filling, and knowledge of making travel arrangement. Or for example, the task to be assessed for the qualification ability to solve numerical problems might be the ability to add, subtract, multiply, and divide. Step 2, specifying the response format, numbers of questions, the time limit, and the difficulty level. Prior that written the question for your test, you should decide on such things as the response format, the number of questions, the time limit, and the difficulty level. What type of response format should choose? Should you choose? The three most common response formats. So, number 1, multiple choice. Number 2, short answer. Number 3, essay. And number 4, multiple choice. Or any step 3, reading the question and developing the scoring guide. So all questions should have meaningful information. Also the level of language used for the questions should be appropriate for the requirements of the position. So the questions not have to always be expressed verbally. Diagrams and graphs or table maybe interrupted into questions where useful. You are written each question, you should prepare the answer. Yes, the answer. So designated the mark to be allotted to each item and decide on the rules for each question. It also allowed you to indicate the value of each question so that candidates can decide for themselves the amount of time they should spend on each question, the marks assigned to each question should reflect the relative importance of. For the last step, reviewing question and scoring guide. Have the questions and scoring guides reviewed by individual familiar with the position. In questions, typically this will involve other managers and or job in combined have them ensured that each question is answerable, relevant to the job, technically and grammatically correct, and clear and understandable. Any symbols, word, process, or contact found to be offensive, ambitious, inappropriate, or misleading should be revised or replaced. The review should also assess the appropriateness of the time limit, and difficulty level of the question. It may be hopeful to have the reviewer actually take the test under testing condition. You should only include in the final version of the paper and pencil test those questions that you review endorse. So the development of your own paper and pencil tests be difficult and time consuming. Whatever, if it's the 4 steps you follow, the end result should be quietly assessment instrument. So that's all.
Gonna be good. So breathe like you know you should. Yeah, breathe till you've understood. Until you're feeling like yourself again. Feel the sunlight on your skin. Eyes on the prize, I know sometimes you might fall on your way. Throw your hands up, you get down when things don't fall into place. Mad at the world, yeah, I've been there before. Lost and confused and thinking that you can't take anymore. No, 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 don't worry about nothing, oh, it's all gonna be good. Oh, 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 you're really something now, didn't you know that you could? No, 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 don't worry about nothing, oh, it's all gonna be good. Don't worry about nothing, don't worry about nothing, nothing now, it's all gonna be good. So breathe like you know you should. Yeah, breathe till you've understood. Until you're feeling like yourself again. Feel the sunlight on your skin. Keep your heartbeat beating. Go on, go on, breathe in. Take a look around you here right now, you remember